Hello and welcome to more Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Last time we finished off Nutty Acres 4, got a whole bunch more jiggies to add to our collection, and today we're going to be unlocking our next game world and getting started on that. And we're also going to be getting quite a few achievements. But before we do any of that, we got to do some stuff in Showdown Town as well. I did say back in the very first part that we'll be spending a lot of time in Showdown Town, and that is true. There's a lot of stuff to do here. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and cash in these 4 jiggies we got. Whoops. These 4 jiggies we got from Nutty Acres Act 4. So let's go ahead and grab these guys, and let's go... What the? I guess it just like warped through the bottom of my vehicle. Don't worry about that. We'll pick them up real quick. Put them back in the car, and we'll go cash them in. And for cashing these in, this will bring us up to over 10 jiggies in total. And what that'll do is give us an achievement, as well as some freebies right here. So let's check out our free parts and see what we got. We've got some standard wheels. We've got another medium engine. This is awesome. We've got some standard wings, so we can build our own plane vehicles if we wanted to. We got some bumpers. These things are pretty much what they sound like. If things bump into us, it'll kind of bump them away a little bit. And we've got a bunch more body pieces that we really don't need, but they're there. And now we're gonna have some more stuff, or some more freebies from Humba Wumba as well. We get a Humba Heavy and a Humba Light. And that's it for that. So let's go ahead and get started on collecting. What I want to do from here is go back to the Bingo Palace. There's another section of Showdown Town over here that we could have explored before, but I kind of put it off till now because I want to split this up a little bit. I don't want to have, you know, just 2 or 3 episodes in a row of just Showdown Town. So the first thing we're going to do is go right over here, and you can see there's a crate on top of this little stone wall. But to get to that, we're going to have to do a little bit of platforming. So let's hop out of our car right here, and we can just jump on top of this wall. And let's see if we can just go right down, and we'll just go and grab it. You could jump across as well, or you can just grab it and drag it back with you. But there we go. That's the first crate we're going to get today. We'll carry that with us. And now we're going to go over onto this dock area. We're going to take a right, because this will bring us to this dock on the left where all these boats are. And they've got a lot of goodies that we want to collect, especially one very important item. And we'll get to that. But first, let's go collect some notes. So we'll go ahead and hop out of our car, and let's go get these guys. I think all the copper, or I don't know why I always call them copper, all the bronzes are right here, and there's 1 silver. And then I think on the other boat is the other silver and the gold. So let's go grab this guy. Now, over here, we've got this yellow contraption thing, and I want to jump to the top of this, because we'll get rewarded for doing so. So let's go check out what's up here. Just got to climb up these ladders. And it's not a super long climb, but at the top we've got a wrench it bolt, and if we grab onto this guy, you can see we've kind of got control of this crane, and what we have to do is start spinning the joystick. So we just spin the joystick a bunch. You can see there's a crate inside this little freight box right here, and if we go far enough, eventually we can press X to release it, and it'll shake that box right out, drop it into the boat here, and now we've got another crate we can collect. So let's drop back down. Nothing else to get up here, so we'll go all the way back down, and here we've got crate number 15. The best crate because it's, well, number 15, but it's also got a very good item. Now let's go over to the second boat. There should be, like I said, the 1 silver note as well as the gold, so we've got to go find those. Oh, I think I might have just dropped the crate. Yeah, spilling things everywhere. Well, we'll go pick it up in a second. Well, let's go get this guy, and the gold, a little bit hidden. It's right down here. I'm going to go ahead and just pick that guy up, try to drag it back over here with me, and we'll just drop it and pick it up like that. There we go. Now let's go to the top of this yellow thing. Pretty much the same thing as before. Just got to climb up these ladders right here. And then we'll have another wrench it bolt, and we can adjust the second crane. Because for some reason, there's 2 cranes on this little pier right here. But this one's a little bit more mean. You'll see what I mean right here. So we'll just go ahead and move it all the way over, release it. And of course, this one always drops into the water, so we have to go get it. I'm not going to drive my car down into the water because then I'll drop all the stuff I have. What the crud was that? Alright, well, we'll just leave our car right here, and what we'll do is we'll just jump down ourselves. We'll go pick up the crate, which is kind of at the bottom of the water right there, and we'll try to put it on top of the dock here if I can. Just like that. And now to get back on top of the dock, you can kind of jump on this spot right here, grab on, and just jump right back up. So let's pick up this crate. Let's pick up that crate we dropped before, number 15, the most important one. We can't be skipping that crud. And I guess we'll just make a big old pile of crates in our thing. And let's, whoa, not drop into the water. Let's drive back. Now, there's another thing over here I want to show off, and this is what I mentioned before, that we can upgrade our stats. Now we're going to be able to do that. So to do that, we just have to go all the way over here. A little bit hard to see from here, but there's a guy off in the distance, a little question mark block. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and collect some notes here. So you know what? I could drive around to pick these up. Actually, let's be smart. Let's go get the speed upgrade first, and then we'll come back and get the notes. I just hope I can actually afford the upgrade without getting those notes right there. We do have another warp pad here as well, so let's get that. But let's go get the upgrade. Of course, I'm going to get the speed upgrade first, so we'll go talk to Boggy. You guys might recognize good old Boggy here. Hello, you two. Miss Boggy kicked me out to earn my keep, so I bought this old gym. Mr. Fit, as an investment. Find enough notes and you can work out here to upgrade your abilities. Alrighty, so here we go. We can upgrade our speed, which really just makes us run faster. We've got strength right here. This will, as he says right here, it'll let you pick up bigger objects much easier and walk faster while carrying them. And he doesn't mention it here, but this will also increase your attacks. When you do an attack, you kind of do like the little twirly thing. If you have more strength, you'll twirl more, so you got like a longer attack. Now down at stamina, we're able to take more hits, basically. Not the most handy. If you have trouble in some kind of mission and you're dying and you're failing the mission because of that, might be good, but other than that, it's kind of a lame stat. So we're gonna go for speed first. It is the most expensive, and as you can see, as we buy it, the price gets more and more expensive, but we'll go ahead and do that. We'll also go ahead and get, I guess I can only afford 1 strength right now, so I can't get 2 strength upgrades, so we'll get the 1 strength upgrade for now. Now, I could have used those notes to go buy a bunch of Jiggies from Jolly Dodger, but I think we're fine like this. We'll come back to this gym here in just a second, but let's go over here. Let's show off the faster walk speed. I think you guys will agree that it's so much faster. Check this CRUD out. Look at how fast we are, dude. It's so much better. It almost feels like we're walking along with the Talon Trot. Not as cool as Talon Trot was, but still pretty speedy. I like it. So there we go, we got all the notes on the dock here, and there's a little side area I want to go get some more notes from. So we'll get back in the car, and let's go down here. Now once we go to the right, we've got these cages. We kind of just have to ram into them to get them to move. You can also pick them up once you ram into them to try to move them out of the way, but it's a little bit fumbly. So I think what we'll do is just try to do it on foot. Let's go through and get all these notes. They're kind of awkwardly clustered down here. There we go. Oh, don't push them to the side. Banjo, pick them up, dude. There's that, and we're good. All right, let's get back in the car, and there's one more item to collect, and this is a very special one. Oh, if I can actually turn properly. Turning is ridiculous with all these crates inside here. Here we go. You can see like the suspension on my back wheels is just totally crushed. But yes, there's a special item up here from the stop and swap thing. So because we did that, let me just go ahead and skip the tightrope. I'm just going to jump along like that. But we've got a very special crate from doing stop and swap back in Banjo-Kazooie on the Xbox Live Arcade version. So let's go ahead and pick that guy up. Let's go back to Momo's Motors and let's turn everything in and see what we've got. Now, for turning in... Oh, first off, I forgot to mention this. We got an achievement for raising our stats, but we'll also get an achievement for turning in the stop and swap crate right here. So let's see what we've got. First off, we've got a large taxi seat. It's like a regular taxi seat, but for larger NPCs. We've got the flag. This is from the stop and swap crate. So it is just an aesthetic item, just cosmetic. But there you go, we've got a little flag right there. This is from Crate 15, the Specco Spy. A very, very handy item. If we have this on our vehicle, it'll mark where the Gingo missions are in the stages, so we can actually see where they are on our minimap. And down here, we've got some tow bars. These are a bit of a strange item. They'll basically let you attach 2 different vehicles together. That sounds a little bit weird, but basically you can attach a trailer to your car, for example. So that's kind of what that's used for. I don't like that item too much, but it'll come up from time to time. So that is pretty much it for the collecting here. Let's go ahead and go grab our Trophy Thomas Jiggy as well, since it's kind of just chilling over here. I think we've just got the one from doing the 4 missions in Nutty Acres 4. But, well, might as well grab it while it's here. Now, I think I missed one of the trophies in Nutty Acres 4, but I'll go back for that a little bit later. There's a certain item I want to get before we do that, and it'll make our lives a lot easier there. So here we go, let's go turn this guy in, and now let's go get the new Game Globe. So we're up to 13 Jiggies. We also unlocked another stage in Klungo's Arcade. We'll go play that eventually, but I want to take you guys to one of my favorite places in all of Showdown Town. So we're back on Log Mountain, but if we go along the backside, you'll see there's a little secret area. So let's go climbing right now. Let's go up this little cable right here. Try not to get totally shocked, and we'll go get some notes along the way. So we just want to jump around and go to the right here. And actually not that way, let's go up this side instead. Gotta be very careful not to actually fall here. But you can see there's a perfect path built for us to climb all the way to the top. So we can just keep going around here, getting notes as we do. I don't think pressing these buttons actually does anything, so we'll just go past those guys. But one of my favorite things, as we get higher and higher, the music will start to fade, and we just kind of hear the sounds of the world. And I find it so atmospheric. I really love it. So we're just climbing up, going all the way to the top here. There's actually a little bit more to go still. This is a very long climb, but we have to go up this little thing right here. A little bit more tightrope walking. But you can hear, all we can really hear is the zap of the zappy zaps. We can hear the tick of the clock, but not much else. I guess you can hear the wind as well. Let's go ahead and climb up this tightrope too. And, oh, come on, Banjo, get your balance, dude. We're almost to the top, so close at this point. We'll grab that silver, grab the gold right here, and here we are at the top. We've got crate number 9, and we've got another tamper switch. So let's go ahead and spin that, get up to 14 jiggies. And there we go. We got ourselves our 3rd free Jiggy. But one last thing I want to do. There's this little climbable thing right here. And if we climb this one, well, first off, as we get to the top, we're going to get a beautiful view of Showdown Town. But for going up here, we'll also get an achievement. So that is awesome. Let's just go ahead and take a look at this view. Oh. It makes it look so small, but I mean, we've spent so much time here already, and we're going to spend a lot more time here, but just getting all the way up here really makes things feel so tiny. But let's go back down, let's grab crate number 9, and we're going to jump off. I hope you guys are not afraid of falling, because we are going down right now, and hopefully, oh, no, don't fall, don't fall. Okay, we caught it, sick. We're going to go ahead and set that right there. And let's go back and get our car. Now, we could hold down Y to call the vehicle back, but if we do that, well, around Showdown Town, the vehicle actually doesn't come back to you. You kind of warp to a preset location. So if we called back the vehicle from here, it would actually put us at the bottom of Log Mountain. So it would take longer to get back here than just walking to our vehicle in the first place. So let's go turn in this crate, and then we'll go and turn in this game globe as well. So we'll go down and just land on this spot here. There we are. And let's go turn in this thing. And for that, we get a few more cosmetic items. We get the cruising lights. We get a planted pot, or plant pot. We get a spirit of pants. This is like the mascot of the old Rare website. Kind of awesome. And here we've got a windscreen. These items don't do anything. They just look cool. Alrighty, let's go turn in this game globe. So what we do is we go right past Nutty Acres Act 3, and we go down this way. This is the theater district, and as you can see, we've got another warp pad right here. There's a lot of stuff to collect in the theater district, but we'll just get a little bit for now. We'll just go ahead and collect all these notes down here, but there's going to be a lot more notes, more crates, and even some other things as well to collect down here. But we'll do that a little bit later, probably tomorrow or next episode. But let's go get all these notes real quick, and then we'll go cash in this game globe. There we go, that should be all of them. So we'll just go ahead and grab this. Our car's not very good at going upstairs, so we'll just do it manually. And there we go, that will unlock our second game world. And of course, we get an achievement for doing so. But because we had so many jiggies, we're unlocking 3 acts already. You need 2 jiggies to unlock Act 1, 4 jiggies for Act 2, and 10 jiggies for Act 3. And of course, you can see 19, 36, and 41. So we'll eventually do those as well. But for now, let's go ahead and enter Logbox 720 Act 1. This is a pretty short stage. It's only got 2 Gingo missions, and we've also got 2 of the Jiggy missions. But, well, of course, we're going to have another kind of a parody of a TV intro, as you can see right here. So feel free to skip this one if you want, but we're going to go ahead and watch it. It's not super long. I believe this is a parody of Buck Rogers in the 25th century. It's like a sci-fi show from 1979, I think, is when it started airing. So another throwback to a 70s TV show. I have not seen any of these shows. Maybe I should go back and watch them. I haven't really watched too many old TV shows at all. I mean, I've seen like The Brady Bunch and Gilligan's Island and stuff like that. I've seen a little bit of Star Trek, but not too much. But maybe I should go back. Do you guys think that Buck Rogers is worth watching? Let me know, and maybe I'll go back and watch that one. I've watched quite a few new TV shows, but I don't know. I just haven't gone back and watched a lot of the old stuff. I guess part of the reason is that a lot of old shows are kind of hard to watch. They're probably somewhere on Netflix or Hulu or something like that. I'd have to look. I do have Netflix, so maybe I could go check it out, but yeah, sometimes it's hard to find old TV shows. They don't exist anywhere. It's like if you didn't see them or you don't have them recorded on VHS or something from back in the day, it's kind of hard to find them. But Here we are inside Logbox 720, and as you can see, we've got a giant Banjo-Kazooie disc. A little bit odd, this is an Xbox 360 disc, which is odd for a couple reasons. One, there is no Banjo-Kazooie Xbox 360 disc, and also, why is there a 360 disc inside of a Logbox 720? I don't know, but let's go ahead and go to our first mission right here. I first want to grab some notes, of course, and what the... I guess my capture card's messing up a little bit. Don't worry about that. But let's just go grab a bunch of notes right here. And I don't know where the silvers are. Maybe we'll find them a little bit later. Oh, that is loud as crud. But I do want to do a couple things, guys. I want to build a couple of vehicles for this stage, as well as spruce up our CRUD-mobile with a couple more things we got. So let's pause, go to build vehicle, and go do that. Alrighty, here we are. The first thing I want to do is load up the CRUD-mobile. I want to adjust this vehicle just a little bit right here. Let's go down to our accessories. We're going to spruce this thing up with a couple of things. We got these cruising lights right here. Let's go ahead and put one on the front. I guess we can put one on the back as well, and we're also going to put a license plate. We'll get to that in a second. But I also want to adjust some stuff. First off, I got that new medium engine, so I want to move some things around and adjust these engines a little bit, so let's do that. So what I'm going to do is put the medium engines on the side like this. I just deleted one of the small fuels for a second, and we'll put both of the medium engines like that, and then we'll put the two small engines in the front like that. I've discovered, I kind of knew this before, but I goofed last episode, you want to try to have all of your parts kind of low. Once they're higher up, it's going to make your vehicle a lot more wonky to control, so having things on a level plane like that, it's going to help out a lot. I'll also put the small fuel behind us right there. Now, I'm going to go against what I just said about having things low, because fuel parts, or fuel tanks, are actually very light, so it should be okay to have a couple things like that. And because we move things around, I guess we can go ahead and put the aerial back in the back right there. And now let's go ahead and put the... Oh, crud, I forgot to buy the license plate. I don't even know if I showed this off, but you can buy a license plate from Humble Wumba. I forgot to buy that, so I guess we're not going to have that for now. But we can at least put like a flag or something like that. And you know what? Let's go to our gadgets and get that Specco Spy. That's going to be very important. And we'll drop that right there as well. So there is CRUD-mobile version 1.1. Not quite advanced enough to be version 2, but we'll just call it version 1.1 for now. And there we go. Now I'm going to go to new vehicle. I'm going to make two brand new vehicles right here, but they're going to be very simple ones. So let's go to storage, drop down a tray just like that. Let's go back to seats, grab a seat. Of course, we've always got to have one of those. And now what we're going to do is go to power. We're going to do engines and just do a couple of small engines. We'll just go ahead and stick these guys on the side like this. And then we'll go down to fly and float, grab a couple of the small propellers that we got. We're basically making a helicopter that can carry things. So we'll do that. And then we'll go over to fuel, grab a couple of small fuels, and drop them on the sides just like that. And that vehicle is done. And you know what? I'll go ahead and give it a little paint job. Let's make it pink or something. There you go. I'm just going to name it pink for now, but once again, all these vehicles I'm making, drop some comments and let me know what you guys think I should name these things. And now I'm going to load the CRUD-mobile back up, and we're going to make a slight alteration to it. I don't want to make a brand new vehicle, but we do need to make a bit of a taxi vehicle. And to do that, I'm going to extend the vehicle a little bit. So I'll grab all these parts up front. And you know what? We'll move all these up front as well, just like that. And I guess we'll take these small fuels right here, move them up just a little bit like that. Actually, let's delete one of those. We'll drop one down just like that. And now let's go, whoops, let's go over to our seats, grab the passenger seats. We're going to want two of these guys. So we'll grab two small passenger seats and drop them like that. And there you go. But we got to keep the customers happy. So let's go ahead and drop a bunch of random cron here just to make it look cool. We'll drop some Spirit of Pants. We'll drop a potted plant. We'll put, you know what, two windscreens in front of each other just like that. And we've got a second flag. I don't even know where I can put this. You know what? We'll stick it on the side. Why not? And we'll stick some mirrors in front of the passengers. There you go. This is our crazy taxi, and that's what we're going to call it for now. We'll call this one Crazy Taxi. Alrighty, that's it for vehicle building. Let's go ahead and get started. So we've got one mission right here from Klungo. I didn't mean to hit you, buddy. Let's go talk to him right here and see what he has us doing here. Klungo break interwebby connection. Stupid flimsy antenna. Now Klungo left soft blocked with no interwebby. No interwebby! That sounds torturous. Another accident, Klungo? I suppose you were waiting for the bear and bird to step in and fix things. Yes, we had to wait for it to scroll for one word. It happens sometimes. So basically what we have to do is we have this item right here, and to get a better connection we have to raise the antenna. All we have to do is raise it to a certain height. Now, you could do this by driving, you could use a trolley, you could go around all these ramps, go up all these crazy elevators and things like that. But that's a little bit too complicated, so we're going to use our pink right here. And we're just going to use a helicopter, we'll just raise it manually. Now this thing might be a little bit awkward to carry, but once we get it in, it should be okay. So we'll just drop it like that. And what we want to do is be very careful moving this thing. To kind of stay level like this, we just have to hold forward on the joystick and lightly tap the throttle. Now, once we want to go up, we actually want to let go of the joystick and just use the right trigger. Now, there's a lot of CRUD in this area, so we want to kind of get past some of these ramps and maybe go up like right around here. And there you go, just like that, we're done. A very, very easy trophy if you just use a helicopter for that one. And that's it, we are done. His interwebs is back. And let's go move on to some other stuff. Now you can see at the bottom right, we've actually got the Gingo coins on the map, so let's go do that CRUD. We could go do the other Jiggy mission, and we will, but let's do this first. So let's go over to this Gingo right here. This is an orange Gingo, let's go talk to him here. Awfully sorry, but I've taken a big crayon and marked this area as mine. You'll have to leave. What a jerk, dude. Well, we're gonna have to play a little bit of... I actually forget what type of Gingo mission this is. I think it's a Gingo fetch. Let's see what it is, actually. No, it's a Gingo speed. Okay. Well, our CRUD-mobile, let's see if it has no problem with this one. We've got a bunch of engines on this CRUD, so hopefully we can reach the speed that we need to get to. Let's find out. And there you go, we've done it. A very easy mission. Our CRUD-mobile is just too strong. And like that, we've got our first Gingo mission done. Let's go off to the second one. This one is a little bit over to the side. But, you know what, along the way, let's go up here and grab some notes real quick. Let me see if I can do this gracefully. Let's try to do this gracefully in the car. Getting attacked by some grunt bots right now. You know what, let's just go walk it. We can go a little bit faster in the car, but the thing is, it's just so hard to control. The car controls pretty well if you're making big movements, but it's a little bit hard to control with these more, I guess, fine, minute movements or whatever you want to call it. So it can be a little bit fiddly. So we'll go grab all these, and one other thing I want to do before we get to the next mission is go down into the middle of the stage, hopefully without grunt bots chasing me down along the way. But if we go down right here, we've actually got this little like brain thing. It's kind of like the brain of the Logbox console that we're inside, but we've got these legs on the side. If we break all of these legs off, we'll get another achievement. So let's break off the ones on that side, then we'll go over here, break off the ones on this side. Watch out for Mr. Mouse guy, and there you go. For doing that, we'll get another achievement as well. Let's go get to the next Gingo mission now, and then we'll do the Jiggy mission too. That's just, oh, not fly Gingo, not Gingo, Banjo. Banjo is not a Gingo, thank goodness. Actually, Gingos are pretty cool, especially the orange ones. But let's go talk to the Gingo right here. This one will be a Gingo fetch mission, and he doesn't really have anything interesting to say. So let's just go ahead and get our trolley mark poop. Now, we don't have all the extra engines added on this one yet, and it does have the slippery wheels. But this stage, or this mission, does have a shortcut. We could drive off that way. That is the wrong way to go. Turn back around, and you can see right here is an elevator. Kind of missed it. I have to wait for it to go back down. But instead of going through this crazy path, driving all the way up all this crazy stuff up there, if we just wait for the elevator, it'll take us exactly where we need to go. So it's pretty much a great shortcut. You could also use a helicopter to get back up here a lot easier, but I'm just going to keep things simple. I don't want to have to deal with the little bit of an awkward control from the helicopter, especially inside the Logbox where there's just so much stuff to crash into. So we'll just wait, go all the way to the top just like that. You can see we've got a bunch of notes. I'll grab those a little bit later. But we've got to grab the Whatnot book from Gosh Dang Cameo Elements of Power. An awesome game. It was actually a launch title for the Xbox 360. Let's see if it can drop down without dropping the book here. Come on, don't drop it. Oh, we got it. Sick. Maybe someday I should do a Let's Play of Cameo. I love that game. I've had it since it came out. I bought it at launch day. There we go. We're all done here. So that's going to be our second Gingo mission completed. Now we've just got the Jiggy mission, so let's go ahead and call back our vehicle and go do that CRUD. And as you can see, it's right down to here. We'll grab more notes here a little bit later. Once again, guys, I just want to get to the next mission here. So let's go talk to Mr. Pig Guy and see what he has to say. Where's my team? FYI, if they don't report in pronto, they'll be caught by the console's firewall. You could have warned them about it, Hogface. You're a real swine to your tech guys. No love for the tech guys, I guess. I don't waste my time dealing with no lower-ranked workers. Everybody's replaceable. I guess this guy is kind of like a big head honcho business guy. But yeah, my technicians are going to need rescuing before they're zapped. Idiots! The firewall will toast them! Alrighty, so basically we've just got to go and pick up his workers and bring them back here. So what we're going to do is go get our crazy taxi vehicle that we just got. This is actually a very easy mission. If you don't have any taxi or any passenger seats, you could go back right here, and there's a free one just chilling there. However, that's only one, and we have 2 passengers to pick up, so it's better to just equip your own because you can actually get 2. So let's go over here, pick up our first passenger. We just have to get next to them, stop, and they'll hop right in. Just keep in mind, if we crash, they're going to hop back out. Now, up on the left, we're going to have one of these blowing enemies, so we want to wait for him to stop blowing. He'll stop eventually. Oh, crud, I crashed into the gosh dang little bug thing. Great. Oh my gosh, come back here. Get in. Come on. I guess I'm not close enough. There we go, she's in. Let's wait for this guy again. I can't believe I crashed into a stinking cockroach or whatever that was, or mouse thing. Alright, let's go get the second guy, and then we'll just drop right down here, hopefully not crash. There we go, and the mission is done. Even though I messed up, we still got the trophy with no problem. And also, I think I got this earlier actually, but for getting 10 Trophy Thomas trophies, we got another achievement, so that's another thing we got. But with that, we are done with Nutty Acres, or not Nutty Acres, we're on to Logbox. Logbox 720 Act 1. So I guess with that, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up for today. We've got more stuff to find in the Theater District back in Showdown 10 next time, as well as Logbox Act 2 and 3, maybe even 4, we'll wait and see. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like on the video if you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Take care!